And we do have another match against the Quonomore. The QQ no more. I also don't know what this name is supposed to actually mean. Yeah, people have some weird names out there. Alright, so what strategy do we want to do now? Is it another assault marksman kind of game? Yeah, I guess the QQ no more. You know what? Let's also try doing some other strategies. I know that this is not a, shall we say, this is definitely, we are probably up against steel balls. So this is going to be a bit more scary, I guess. If I win, this is my first 1700 rating, will be okay. I wish you luck. Sorry, I'm not able to write this in your native language, but I simply do not speak Russian. Fortunately, this game has a translator, which I really am glad it does. Like, this is the point where a translator, and even an AI-powered translator, like it probably is of some variety, I think is actually having a place. There's a lot of AI stuff where I just say, okay, did the world really need that? I'm not sure what we are going to be playing here. It depends on what the opponent does, but let's just put some marksmen down and see what the game ends up being. Okay, so we see a lot of hounds, which immediately makes me think this might also be another game where we just get out our what's it called again, our assault marksmen, and see if we can blast this. It's unfortunate that they locked onto the spider, but I mean the spiders, both of them. Was that? No, it's amplify spec, not quick supply. They recently got nerfed, by the way. I'm talking about hounds. They lost another 3% damage, and yeah, we'll see. Could also play a sledge game again. But we do get the fast here, and we've seen how important that is in order to photon our army. So I think I actually just take that. Like, that sounds like it's a solid plan. And then, at least in this specific situation, I do want some chaff in the front. And I think I'll keep the rest of the cash in the bank. This is definitely a hound carry. Hound carry. I have a strategy to deal with that. I'm testing. And I do mean testing. I have no idea if it's actually any good or if I'm just coping all the way through. Can we get rid of that ball? I don't think so. Oh, but it wasn't off by much. We need to kill this before the tower falls, please. That hurt a lot more than I would have wanted it to. We also don't get the tower, which is bad because he certainly is getting a tower here. That said, it could have been a lot worse. Like, if the tower had fallen another second earlier, we would definitely have been in trouble. Yeah, I'm thinking I like the shield here. Let's go ahead and protect ourselves some crawlers in this flank. Yeah, and then we invest into some more marksmen. And we do hit the assault button, and let's also get extra damage. They can certainly take a lot of these hounds down before they go down themselves. We are getting a tower here, but I wonder if it's significant in the first place. I mean, I guess a Farseer under a tower debuff is a legitimate army. We also had to go through the shield here, but the extra damage on the snipers definitely helped a lot with that. And I don't think any of these units are going to go after the tower. There should be XP to our marksmen. Not that they need it, apparently. Yeah, let's go underground. We can throw levels on all of these units here. We can, like, underground back here. Gonna have to defend against his very likely to happen underground, though. And then I think we mass recruit ourselves another source of photon, and we just make this our sandwich formation, I guess. Okay, range. I wish he hadn't done that, but I guess it is unavoidable. Let's see how these do, because I think they're gonna get wrecked regardless. But with the other crawlers, I think it's a successful sandwich at the end of the day. The one pack of crawlers would not have been enough, but with the others, I think it is enough. That's actually pretty awesome. Yeah, with the additional pull, it did work. We have lost all of our marksmen, so there isn't... they aren't leveling off all of the stuff that is left alive. Well, not all of them, I guess. Not that there is so much stuff to level off in the first place. Also, the Farseers are really doing a bang-up job killing these units. Like, this Farseer is currently my best unit on the board. He is now leveling these, most likely at least. I think it's fair to just invest into some of these. You know what? Let's invest some more in all of this. We definitely need range here, no matter what else comes our way. And I think we just invest into more of these. Let's also get some extra HP. And I think that's gonna be it for me. I don't even think leveling the Farseer here is going to do much of anything. It basically one or basically two taps anything anyway. Even if the Hounds get a level now, the Farseer missiles do enough damage to kill level 2 Hounds if both missiles hit the same target. So the effect is kinda negligible. I also would like the XP going to the marksman instead. Ah, here be fortresses, eh? That does absolutely make sense. Yeah, the crawlers don't win that fight. Barely, but they don't. Cool thing is, we do actually win that fight back here. We don't profit of it in a significant way, or in any way, I think. But we do win that. I think he's going to be getting the tower debuff first, though. Yeah. And there's nothing in the front to block. So these fortresses are going to giga level here, I think. Do I actually get to kill that fort? That was important. Any fort leveling here? Not yet. Okay. Vulcan's Descent to worry about. I think we're gonna be giving this to whoever dealt more damage, and it looks like it's this guy. I'm very tempted to just up and hit Elite here. What do you get as chaff against all of this nonsense? I think best we can do is probably like loose formation crawlers here. Let's protect some of our stuff like this. I think it's high time that we also start selling out of those crawlers. I think they will no longer be doing anything good. I want to hit EMP. And do we unlock and just buy 2 melters? Because that sounds like it's going to be something that we have to do here in order to reliably get rid of the fortresses until we can scale with our other units. Unfortunately, the shield is not in the correct position. It would have to have been further forward. We are going to lose it, which kinda sucks. We haven't gotten a lock-on on this side, which is probably due to no flank being present. So I'm going to have to start a flank anyway on that side. Otherwise, we are going to get out-leveled by the fortresses. There is no elite on the fort, so not all that insane. We do finally get a lock, but he can hit range on the fort, and that's going to be a huge Peter. I don't like all the XP going to the Farseers, to be honest. And we didn't lose this. Oh, that is actually pretty awesome. I think this does nothing. As much as I hate saying it, I think it does nothing. So let us also be ultra annoying on this side of the flank. And I think our best bet right now is to continue leveling these units. Let's start hitting all of the buttons that are necessary, including elite. We can afford it now. Very much so. And you know what? Since he's never really committed to countering all of this, let's put something else in here that's hopefully going to make him reconsider. Like everything. Reconsider everything. Also, since he's going to put them this prominently, I'm just going to counter it directly. And since this is a really weak side for me, let's throw a missile here. I have the money left over. So let's go do that. This gets rid of a bunch of hounds. Melter goes down, but we do have the damage to get rid of all of this nonsense. This side is still a big problem. We're going to be forcing some deployments elsewhere, and our marksmen are starting to outrange other units here. Tower debuff at a very decent time. Yeah, we got rid of that fort, and that was huge, if you ask me. He's gonna have to start thinking about EMP here in some capacity, because right now our marksmen are running away with the game.